Hello everyone.
Yeah, hi.
Yeah. So myself Dharam, and I am going to give you a brief about the Oracle Fusion technical.
Can you share the screen? Like we don't see anything.
Yeah. Just give me. Yeah. So everyone is able to see my screen.
Yes.
Okay. So so I will take you to through the Oracle Fusion technical training. So I will just give you a little bit brief about myself. So I have been working with the Oracle means in Oracle technologies for around 10 years, and where I have been involved around 5.5 years on the Fusion, where I was working as a technical consultant and fun- uh, functional also in some of the projects. Okay, so now I will take you through the few of the slides where I will explain you what all the things we are going to cover in the training, and what is the fusion and what all the technical tasks and all are present. Okay. So this is the agenda for today's session, where I will explain you the Oracle Fusion Cloud customizations, and then we will discuss about the integration of the Oracle Fusion with the third-party system, and then we have the other point is the coexistence when we have the two systems, means we have one system running along with the Oracle Fusion, and then we can see what are the roles for the Oracle HCM consultant in the Fusion. And then we will go through the course content, what all the course content we are going to deliver throughout this training. Okay. So basically, if you can see the screen, Oracle provides the three things: SaaS, PaaS, and IaaS. So SaaS is the we call it the software as a service, and PaaS we call it as a platform as a service, and then IaaS is the okay. Rahul, is everyone else is able to listen my voice?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, because Rahul
And
is pinged me.
Dharam, you can mute them from your side, I guess.
Yeah, no, just now Rahul has pinged me. He is not able to listen me. So Rahul, you might have muted the sound system of your system. So you can try to unmute and then see whether you are able to listen or not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or else, Rahul, you can disconnect and connect again. That will resolve this sort of issues sometimes.
Yeah. Okay. So in the SaaS, means SaaS is where we basically get all the things managed by the company, which is in our case is the Oracle, and then in the past you will get the some platform where you can develop your own application, and then you can customize the application according to your need. And in IAS, where you will get the application security and the database, where you can write your queries and all. Means in the IAS you have the more flexibility as compared to PaaS. But if you see, there is a slight difference in all. Like if we go with the SaaS means all the things will get managed by the Oracle. Client doesn't have to worry about the uh, applications management. Uh, but in the past, if you are doing your, if you are creating, let's suppose if you have created some application for managing the employee or managing the employee leave or employees traveling. Okay, so that will not get uh, managed by the software, managed by the Oracle or supported by the Oracle. It will be completely managed by the client. Okay, and even if you have, let's suppose, Oracle is applying some patches and upgrading the system, upgrading the system is still means so in that case, if you have if you are on the SaaS, it will get up means automatically the your upgrade will be done by the Oracle. You do not need any third party vendor for doing the upgradation. But in the past, if there is some release upgrade or anything, it will be managed by the client have to involve and upgrade the system when they are using the pass. The same thing applies for the IAS also. Rahul, are you still able not able to listen the conversation? Just a moment. Give. Okay. So basically, in the so I will just make a few points here.
Can you increase the size, please?
Sorry.
Can you increase the font size so that
Yeah.
would be more
Yeah.
visible?
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
So now we can see so these 2 points I have already explained. With the SaaS, we can do the little bit customization like
I think Manoj and Rahul has to mute from.
hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No?
So now Manoj and Rahul are able to listen.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay, fine. So I will just mute all of you. Uh, and if you have any queries, you can just ping on the chat. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So with the SAS we have the I was saying that we have with the SAS we can do little bit customizations, like we can add the link of some of the page, then we can hide some fields, we can hide some tasks, we can make mandatory for a couple of fields if it is required, but we cannot add the new pages, we cannot add new tasks into the SAS. So for that, Oracle provides the path where client can create the new pages if their requirement is not getting fulfilled using the SAS. This path is basically taken by the bigger client where they have the very much complex requirement, and that requirement is not getting fulfilled. So for that they used to go for the pass, and then the pass will get merged with the SAS where that means if the user is getting login in the SAS system, they can access the pass pages also. It looks from the outside as the same as the SAS, but on the back end for the developer and for the consultant, it is more customizable. They can customize the things because it is getting developed by the developer or the consultant. Okay. In the IAS here only the infrastructure will be provided by the system by the Oracle, and the remaining things have to be done by client, like customization will be done by the client, then the application management will be done by client, and then the database management also. So in this case we need the DBA and also, but if we go with the SAS, we we do not need the DBA for the patch upgradation, and we do not need extra resources for doing the upgradation. Okay, so and then and if you means uh, in the SAS we have a less maintenance because most of the things will get handled and supported by the Oracle, where like if release upgrade is coming up, that will be get handled by the Oracle. Then there is some patch has to be applied, that will also get done by the Oracle. But in the past, if there is some upgradation, then it is the client responsibility to upgrade their system to the latest release. And then for the IAS also the same thing gets applied. Okay. So now I will move to the next slide where I will show, as this is a screenshot where it will show what all the things we can do with the SAS, PaaS and IAS. Okay. So here you can see with the SAS cloud, we are able to do the customization. Means we are just worried about the customization here. I mean, a small customization like hiding the fields, hiding the task, and making some task as a mandatory, then adding the reports on the HR dashboard or manager dashboard, or creating a new report, or customizing the existing reports. Those things will be done by the client or the consulting company. But in the IAS, in the past, we have the more like we can, in the customization, we get the platform from the Oracle, where they provide the tools to create the new pages or the new tasks. Let's suppose in the you client is has bought the Oracle Fusion HCM, and they want to add a travel portal for the their employees. So that we do not get into the SaaS. So for that, client can buy the pass from the Oracle, and then they can develop a complete portal for the employee travel management, and then this portal will get linked with the Fusion HCM, and the employees can access the travel portal. Okay. In the IAS means we can do the customization, then we will get the application. Along with that, we will get the platform. By the platform, we will get the database access, and where we can write our own, we can create our own table structure and all, depending on the requirement. Okay. So till now, anyone has any question? Yeah, anyone has any question now? Okay, fine. So I will go move ahead. So now we will see the how the Fusion Oracle Fusion Cloud get integrated with the third party. So in the third party, we can have different type of application. Like you can see on the screen, we have the Salesforce, Workday, SuccessFactors, Oracle, E-Business Suite, PeopleSoft, Simple, and any other legacy system. So obviously, when we are doing the integration between these two systems, we have to migrate the data from the Oracle means third party to the Oracle Fusion. So for that, we have the two ways. If it is a on-premise system, means legacy system is the on-premise system, or it is flexible to do the transformation. They can directly do the transformation, and if you can see here, we have the we means when we are transforming means for migrating the data into the Fusion, we have the HDL and the PBL. Means HDL is the HCM data loader, and the PBL is the pay batch data loader. So these are the tools provided by the Oracle for loading the data into the Fusion. So when we do migrate the data from the third party legacy system to the Oracle Fusion, we have to convert the data from into the HDL format or the PBL format. So if the client have the on-premise system like e-business suite or the PeopleSoft, so or any third party on-premise system, and they are flexible to do this transformation. So if they are able to do this transformation, like transforming the file to the data into the HDL format, I will in the further session, I will tell you how the HDL works, and what types of file format required by the HDL, and how we can encrypt the data, and basically how the HDL works and what is the HDL, we can take up in the next session. Okay. So while doing, I was saying, on-premise system have to do the transformation to the HDL file, and then they have to place the file on the UCM center. UCM center is UCM is basically the web center where where we place the file, data files, and this is in this web center get managed by the Oracle, and this is basically Oracle repository where the files can be placed from the Fusion and from the third party for doing the integration. Okay. So but if the client third party system is not the on premise, or they are not that much flexible where they can do the transformation of the data file into the HDL format file, then there is a solution provided by the Oracle that is called the SOA Cloud Services, or you can say that middleware software. So where the all the transformation gets done by the Oracle and or done by the SOA Cloud Services. So this is again the technical people will do the this part where they will fetch the data from the legacy system, then transform the file into the HDL, and then they generate it and zip the file and then place the UCM. This is the second file where they will place the file. So after the placing the file, Oracle have the one tool also for automation of the HDL where they call the they place the file on the UCM automatically, and then they invoke the HCM data loader through the web services. So Oracle have also provided some generic web services for initiating the or automating the HDL process without going into the HDL. So once the file gets placed on the UCM folder, UCM means web center content folder. So then we have to invoke the HCM data loader, which basically does fetch the file from the web center and load the data into the Fusion database table. Okay. So after doing this one, we have means HDL also gives the error, then and the HDL, with the HDL, after reading the error we can rectify the error issues, and we can, if it is required to data correction, we can do the correction and reload the means reiterate the all the process again. Okay. Yeah. So anyone has any questions till now? Okay. Yeah, fine. So we will move ahead.
Dharam, I guess, anyway, you will be showing this process, right? How to load the data into
Yes.
UCM, from there,
Yeah.
how to import, complete the cycle. Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So again, yeah. So this is the outbound interface where the data has to move from the Fusion to any third-party system. So where we write the HCM, there are multiple reporting tools provided by the Fusion. Like we have the HCM extract, which we will talk in the further session, where I will explain how to create the HCM extract, how the data can be migrated from the Fusion to the third party using the HCM extract. Okay. Then there is a BIP reporting tool, which is basically where we write the SQL query and convert the data into the client format or the required file format. Okay. And then there is a OTBI, which basically drag and drop tool, where we create the report using dragging and dropping the dragging and dropping the columns, and then we can create the report. So for all this thing, HCM extract, BIP and the OTBI, we will go through each of these in a detail, like what how means using which task we can create the HCM extract, what are the feasibility of the HCM extract, and what are the key point of the HCM extract. The same for the BIP and the OTBI. Okay. So now we will go with this outbound interface, how we do the outbound integration with Fusion. So let's suppose we have created the HCM, we have created some interface using the HCM extract, which basically place the file on the UCM folder and then the Fusion third party SFTP or the Fusion SFTP. So means we can even encrypt the file on the Fusion while doing the extraction from the Fusion and placing the file into the UCM or the third party SFTP. Once the file has been placed from the UCM or the SFTP, then either if it is again the on-premise system like PeopleSoft or the EBS or any on-premise third-party system, they can pull the file from the UCM or they can or from the SFTP, and then they can load into their system. Okay, so let's suppose the client is not that much flexible, so we can use the SOA or any other third, middleware, middleware, where we can write the we can create a program which basically fetch the file from the UCM or the SFTP and place the file into their customer or load the data into the customer system. Okay. So, any question on this? Okay, yeah, fine. So, now we will move to the Oracle HCM coexistence module. So, basically, Oracle also provides the opportunity to create the to run the Oracle Fusion with along with the other EBS or any third party system. I will just unmute mute all the systems. Okay. So uh, let's suppose we have a third party called the EBS, Oracle EBS, where vendor client wants to maintain their time and labor or payroll and the benefits, but they want to migrate their person data, employment data, work structure data, or the talent management and the compensation part. It will be get managed into the Fusion. So these two system will be means Fusion will work along with the other third party. In our case, it's the EBS. So for doing that, we have to do the certain configuration into the Fusion and into the third party systems, like configuring the mapping the lookup code between the Fusion and the third party system, then configuring the objects, mapping the objects between the Fusion and the third party. And there is some processes which we have to run it, which we will talk it later on into the in the other sessions, where I will show you what all the tasks we have to do before running the coexistence, or before migrating the data from the third party to the Fusion for the HCM coexistence module. Okay, so so here you can see uh, the person employment and work structures data are getting periodically transferred from the Fusion from the third party to the Fusion. So this is, let's suppose, here in this case, uh, Oracle will, third party will act as a master, and then they will transfer the data from the uh, uh, from third party to the Fusion, and then we will do the employees performance and the all the things into the talent management, and then we will migrate that data from the uh, third party, or we can do the reverse also. Means, if let's suppose if the Fusion is maintaining the performance module, I mean talent management, and then we can migrate the same data to the uh, EBS or the third party. And then let's suppose there are compensation changes also. Means, once we have migrated the talent management data into the Fusion, then we have manipulating the system based on the talent review or any criteria. Then we can migrate the same data from the Fusion to the HCM, means into the third party system. And then, so here if you see, the time, labor, payroll and benefits is getting managed by the third party. Even the person, core HR is getting the, means employee is getting hired into the third party, but their data is getting migrated into the EBS, into the Fusion. And then talent review is getting means talent review is getting managed into the EBS only. But we can do also in the reverse. Let's suppose if the client has made the point that they will go with the talent management object also for the talent management models also with the Fusion and the compensation. So in that case, we will migrate the data from the talent management from the Fusion to the EBS for maintaining some criteria into the EBS for maintaining the like compensation or for the payroll. Okay, and then the same thing for the compensation also, like we have the payroll system into the EBS, so we have to migrate the compensation details from the uh, Fusion to the EBS. So these are the cases comes up when client doesn't go with the full Oracle Fusion suite, and they want to remain on their I mean third party system for a few of the modules. So basically now client are mostly opting the Oracle Fusion Cloud. So for they go in a module wise manner. They means in the agile format, you can say. They first with the, let's suppose they go with the core HR, then they go with the talent management, then they go with the compensation, then they go with the payroll, and then absence management, then benefits. So let's suppose they have initially gone with the core HR. So till that time, core HR will do, means Fusion will act as a master for the core HR, and the remaining objects and module will get managed in the third party. So for that we need the coexistence module. The same thing applies for the, if we are employee client is going with the core HR talent, then we have to maintain other models in the third party. Then in that case also we need the coexistence. So in the coexistence, basically the data moves from the Fusion and to the fusion. So means we in the coexistence we extract the data from the fusion and we load the data into the fusion. Yeah. Any questions till now? So let me know if I am moving fast or slow. Okay. Yeah, fine. So I'm taking this as there is no question. Okay.
Yeah, Dharam, just I want to just cross check these points. You mean to say coexistence means you can have interface between third party and fusion for inflow or outflow. Am I correct?
Yes, yes. Yeah, so
Okay.
we generally means whatever the interfaces which I have shown in the previous pages. So using those tools, we create the interface between third party and the fusion.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you have solution, this coexistence solution for all the modules which are part of HCM or select specific modules only?
No, there is no solution provided by the Oracle. This needs to be developed by the client or the consulting company, which is doing the implementation for the client. Okay, so let's suppose one client has bought the Oracle Fusion Core HR and the talent management, and one of the service provider is implementing. So in that case, service provider have to create the interfaces for doing the coexistence, and this will be completely means it is a mixture of the fusion, means functional and technical, where some of the configuration will be done by the functional consultants, like mapping of the codes and mapping of the objects, and then for obviously for writing the creating the interfaces we need the technical resources. Okay,
Oh,
so
okay, got it. Yeah.
there is no
Thank you.
delivered soft means mod solution provided by the Oracle for the coexistence.
Okay, okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
So any other questions? So I have unmuted muted all of. So this is now we will go with the Fusion technical consultant role, where the integrations means what will be the role of the Fusion technical consultant. So basically, the main role is the integrations, where we create the inbound interface and the outbound interface. So in the fusion right now, the most difficult task is the integrating, means most difficult you cannot say, means most of the client goes for the integrations because they have the third party and they have to interact with their third party for various purposes. So for the integrations we have, means we need to create the inbound interface. Basically in the inbound interface we use the tool like HDL, PBL, and the spreadsheet loader. So these are the tools we have provided by the fusion or for the inbound purposes. And then for the outbound, then we have to create the outbound interface also for sending the data from the fusion to the third party system, where Oracle provides the tool like HCM extract and the BIP for doing the customize for doing creating the outbound interface. So basically when we will go ahead and we will discuss about the HCM extract, how do we create the interfaces, how the fusion gets interacted with the third party. So all these things we will discuss it later on. Then the reports get means for creating the reports we have the BIP and the OTBI. Basically, if let's suppose there are requirement like the HR wants to see the salary and other details of the employee uh, on their home means HR dashboard. So we create the report and we customize the fusion and place the uh, report on the HR dashboard. And there are also certain criteria where the user employee want to see their data and all. So for that, we use the reporting tool BIP and the OTBI. Then we have the customizations where in the customization we customize the branding of the site. Like when let's suppose a client has bought the fusion, they want to show their logo onto the uh, fusion application, so that can be done using the customization. Then they can add the link for the uh, anything into the fusion. And then we can hide some of the fields. Then we can uh, make the fields as the mandatory while creating, I mean, while creating, let's suppose we are hiring the employee, so we can make the job and the position or any other field as the mandatory to be entered while hiring an employee. Okay, and then we can also create the flex fields and for extra attributes. And then we can for the we need technical consultant for creating the workflows for basically for the approvals, like when you are doing the salary change or the promotion, or if you are doing a leave application, so how the workflows should go. So all this will be handled into the using the workflows. So for the workflows, Oracle provides the BPM tool, where a BPM tool, and also from the Oracle Fusion we have the one method to create the workflows, which we will discuss in details in the later. Yeah, along with this we can do the we need the we have to do the HCM securities also. Like let's suppose when you have created a employee, and when we log into the system, let's suppose for example, simple example I will take for the security. Like when we log into the system, and we can see our records only, we cannot see the data of our colleague, right? So, so for all those things gets handled by the security, where we will create a rule for each of the employees, so that what all the things should be visible to the employee based on their roles, designations, and the feasibility, means visibility in the organization. Okay, so like HR can see the data of the, if you are a HR of India, you should be able to see the data of the employee of the HR. You should not be able to see the data of the employee of other countries. Okay, so all these things done by the security. Okay. Yeah. Anyone has any question till now? Okay.
Yeah, actually, I want to ask for the report. We have any software we have to download, or like for the OTPA report, we have to download any software and we can work. How we are able to?
No, we do not have to download any software. So
Okay.
let's suppose you are creating the OTPI. So it is a completely integrated tool with the Fusion. you do not have to buy any software or anything. Yeah, Oracle will means Oracle provides the tool to be flexible where you can write the where you can directly drag and drop the columns for the OTBI. And for the BIP also they provide the interface. It again comes like a web page where you can write your SQL query, and then you can attach the templates like RTF template, ETEX template, and Excel template based on the client requirement. Yeah. So for creating the template, yeah, so for creating the template, we need BI desktop tool. Okay, so that you can download directly from the Fusion instance. Okay, and that is just preparing the template. You do not need it, and you do not have to install this into the Fusion system. In Fusion systems, obviously, we cannot install any software. So this you have to install on your desktop machine, and then you can create the template for faster process, and then you have to attach this template to the Fusion to generate the report. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay. So
Uh,
it's like that. We have to create one RTF file. RTF for the creation of the RTF, we require some software. But like the report can be when software is required, that software is not required now in Fusion. Correct, no?
yes, yes. In the earlier we means for creating the RTF we need the software. Now we do not need the software. We directly attach the template to the Fusion, and it gets created. Even the in the Fusion system, we do not we can directly do the mappings, and automatically in the Fusion system only we can create the template also. We do not have to do, and means we do not have to create the template on the WordPad and then attach this RTF template to the Fusion. We can even directly create the template from in the Fusion application, which I will show you
Okay.
how that is possible. Okay.
And in the case of the workflow also, no extra software is required. Only through the integrated software we can create workflows.
Yeah. Workflow also we do not require any software. We Oracle provides there is basically there is a task provided into the Oracle Fusion, through which we
Okay.
create the workflows. So when we go through that task, it asks us to configure or do the workflow. I mean workflows like how it should be. It should be to hierarchy, or it should go to the manager or line manager. So all those things we can do into the Fusion. But yeah, we do not need the software for the workflows also.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah. So yeah. Anyone has any questions? Yeah. Fine. So I will go through the technical course curriculum, which we will go through the this training session. Okay.
Dharam, can you mute all? It
Yeah.
will
Yeah.
create some noise.
Yes. I'm just muting. Yeah. So this is basically the course content which we will deal, like HCM extract, fast formula, personalization, and the cloud customization. Then the how we do the integration with the third party systems. Then HCM approvals and workflows. Then how the data conversion or the migrations will happen with the help of the data loader, which I have told you that those are the HDL, PBL, and the spreadsheet loader. Then the how the securities, how we can do the security configurations into the Fusion. And then BI publisher reports, which basically how we create the report using the BIP, and then the OTBI. Okay, so I will take you through the, I mean, in deep for the how, what all the things. So while going through the HCM extract, we will go through the HCM extract architecture, means how the HCM extract works. Okay, then we will go through the HCM extract terminologies like user entities and the database items. What is the user entity and what are the database items? What are the uses of the these user entities and the database items while creating the uh, HCM extract. Then what is the records and the data elements, and what are the different types of the records. So those all things we will do. Then we will do go with the fast formula, how we what type of fast formula we have to write it. We can write in the, for the HCM extract, and how we can attach this fast formula to the HCM extract. Okay, and then we can do the go through the delivery options for the HCM extract. As I told you, with the HCM extract we can send the file to the UCM folder, then we can send the file to the SFTP. So all these delivery options we have, so we will discuss it for that also. And then means how the BIP means, in the with the help of the HCM extract we get the data into the XML that need to be manipulated sometime according to the requirement of the client, like they want the data into the comma separated, so they can use the, then in that case we have to create the etext template and create the attach that to the BIP. So that all those things we will discuss. Then what then we can discuss about the different output format for the HCM extract. Yeah, that's the same thing which I discussed right now. Yeah, development of the extract, how we means basically how we create the extract and how depending on the requirement of the client, and how we will create the report for the HCM extract, and how to schedule the HCM extract. And even means obviously if we create the HCM extract we need to schedule it so that it sends the file to the target folder or target destination on a specific time. Okay, and then how means how difficult or how easy is the maintenance of the HCM extract. Then we will go with the fast formula, where we will so means we will discuss about the fast formula terminologies and formula types, like for what all the purposes we have the, I mean, fast formula type for each of the purpose. Like in the HCM extract we have a different type of fast formula type, like extract rule, extract criteria. Then we have the formula type for the absence duration, then the compensation. And so we have the fast formula type for each of the requirement into the fusion. Basically, we use the fast formula for certain manipulations into the fusion. Okay, then we will move with the personalization. In the personalization and customization, we will discuss how the cloud personalization and customization works in the cloud. Okay, then we will give you overview of how the customization looks like. Then we will deal with the customization terminologies, like we have the sandbox customization layer, and then expression builders, and all these are the few terminologies which we use in the customization. And while doing the customization we maintain, I mean, we have to give the layers, like we have a different types of layers, like it should be done on the site level or the country level or organization level or at the users level. So these are the few of the layers provided, I mean, used while doing the customization. Okay, then we will do a simple sample customization, where we will show mm, how to do the customization, and we will do certain customization based on the requirement. Okay, and then what is the sandbox concept we will deal. Okay, and then how we can do the rollback of the customizations, and then how we can migrate the customization from the one environment to the other environment. And then obviously we when the client is buying the software or Oracle Fusion, they have to migrate, means they have to, they obviously want to add their logo onto the Fusion pages, so that also we will deal. Okay, so yeah, now the third party integration. So I have already explained for this one, where we create the inbound and outbound interfaces for doing the integrations between the third party based on the requirement. And we will also deal what are the different options available for the third party integrations, like what all the tools we can use, what types of data we can use, then where we can place the file. Okay, yeah, so then we will move with the HCM approvals and workflows. So in the workflows, we will go with the workflow architecture and workflow approval management architecture. Then we will go through the task for the approval, means approval management, and then the terminologies like uh, two layer approval, one layer approval, all these terminologies we will do. And then we also see the type of approvers and the type of hierarchy. And then we will create a one approval rules, like let's suppose when you are promoting an employee, then where the approval should trigger and how it should go. And then we will see the Oracle BPM work list. Okay, so BPM is basically used for the, means now in the Fusion we can do the create the workflows using the two methods, through the BPM and the through the Oracle Fusion application itself. Okay, so we will go through these two means through both of the methods. Okay, then the data conversion and migration. So basically, when the client is migrating from the one system to other system, we have to do their data conversion or the data migration. So for that, we will go with the data migration architecture, then the terminologies, and then different type of data loader tool, like we have the HCM data loader, then the paybatch data loader. So these are like how we can load the data, what are the different options, so through which we can load the data using these tools. Okay, then how to migrate the data using this data loader. Then we will also do the comparison of the data loaders, which data loader should be data loader should be used on when. So basically we can do the decision what type of data loader we have to use to based on the condition that we will discuss. Then we have the spreadsheet loader, example of the spreadsheet loader. Okay, then how the HDL works, understanding the HDL, like in the HDL we have the how the HDL data flow, then what type of the files we have the when we let the data, we have the different types of HDL file. Then in while loading the HDL, we have the many concepts like uh, supporting key types. For means these are basically used, the key types are basically used for referring the different type of objects. Okay, then we have the object references, like how the which object can reference the which object. That means how we can see the hierarchy and the connection between the different business objects. Like if you can see employees personal data is attached to the is related with the employees employment details. So these are the object references. Okay. Then how the data should be loaded into the fusion, then I mean what will be the order of loading of the data, like we should whether we should load the work structure data first, and even within the work structure data loading we should load the job or department or the position first. So all those orders we will see. And then how the zip file structure should be, and how should be the data file structures, like in the HDL means in with the HDL we have to send the data or create the file into a certain format for the each object. Okay. Then how it should be the file discriminator, and how the line structuring, how the ordering of the objects, like we some means we should have the parent and the child relation. So parent should be the first line, and then the child should come in the second line. Like if we are creating the personal we are hiring the employees, then the personal data should come first, then the employment data should come on the second line. Okay. Then preparing and validating the source data. So we will see how to prepare and validate the source data, means the data in the HDL format, then generating and modifying the template, and then how the flex field should be handled, means how we can load the even means in with the fusion we can load the flex fields data also using the HDL. And then we will see the how the enterprise setup should be for the HDL. Then we will do the one example where we will deal with the work structure data loading, and then we will do the data loading for the worker where we will load the person and the assignment details. Then we will go with the what is the pay batch loader, and then we how the pay batch loader works. So basically pay batch loader is also is a loader which is based on the Excel. It comes in the Excel, and where we will insert the data and run the process into the fusion, which loads the data into the fusion database. So basically we use the payroll batch loader where means depending on the requirement, and where certain things where that cannot be handled by the HDL, we use the pay batch loader. Okay. Yes. So anyone has any questions on the course curriculum till now?
Yeah, actually, I want to ask like how many classes are there for this to cover up this one this course?
Yeah. So for this, we are going through the classes of around 30 hours, where we will deal with the all these topics, and we will having the classes of around 2 hours each day. Okay.
Okay.
We can discuss on the timings also. Basically, preferably morning 7 to 9 will be good. Okay.
So it's around the 15 classes, correct? 15
Yes.
sessions.
Yes. Correct.
Okay.
Okay. So if you need more details, you can even also contact Laxman.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay,
In
and one more thing in the case of the Oracle Fusion, there is one concept is here Weeple. Weeple, so Weeple concept are not there in the Oracle Fusion, or we are not covering this topic into the classes deeper?
No, BPEL is basically the SUA layer. Okay, so SUA services. So, SOA, basically, we are not covering the SOA services here. We can include that also on the future. Okay, depending on the requirement. So, BPEL is not getting used by the most of the clients because they are buying the fusion for less maintenance and also they used to they go with the fusion because it is less maintenance. If they are going with the SUA, they have to maintain they need the people and they even have to maintain the SUA. So for that, most of the client doesn't go. But yeah, there are few big clients which they go with the SUA for fulfilling their requirements. Okay. Yeah. Any other questions? Have I answered your questions?
No, actually, I want to ask that it means that now we are not covering people in these classes, no? People thing we are not covering.
No, we are not covering for this course.
Okay, and one more thing, the data loading through the web services. Okay, and that because there are the two type of services are there, some dash services and some two services are there. So that portion are we covering into this course?
We
Data
will
loading through web services.
basically we are web services. Through web services we can load the data using the web services. But for this course we can discuss this in the later phase with for the doing the setup or the for this loading with through the web services. But obviously that is means installing the software into the third party systems. Means we have the tool which basically loads the data into the fusion using the web services. So that tool is getting delivered by the Oracle. Okay. Any other questions?
Can you mute others, please?
Yeah, fine. So we will move ahead with the other yeah, course content. So in the we will go with the Fusion HCM securities, where we will show what types of different types of roles are present, and then how we can customize the developed means already existing security, and then how we can create the custom data role, and and how to use the data roles, and how to edit the job roles. All those things we will deal here. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, BI publisher we will go. We will see how what is the structure architecture of the BI publisher, then the data model of the BIP means terminologies of the BIP, where we have the different things like data model, data sets, SQL queries, parameters, template. So all these things we will discuss. Then how to create BIP reports. We will show one example. Then in the same example, we will see how what types of delivery options we have. Then what type of different format can we create using the BIP, and how to move the reports on manager dashboard or the welcome dashboard, a welcome page using the customizations or and we also see how to migrate the data reports from the one instance to the other instance. Okay. This here also OTBI also we will go with the OTBI architecture where we will show the OTBI terminology. Okay, and then we can create we will create one OTBI report where we will see different types of delivery options. We will see what type of formats we can create for with the OTBI, and we can create how to join two different subject area into the OTBI. We can see, and then how to move the reports on the manager dashboard and the or the welcome page, and then we will also see how to migrate that report from the fusion to means one fusion instance to the other instance. And then we will at the end we will see the some of the functional concept for the core HR, like setting up the enterprise structure, then selecting the person number format, then what are the different types of data models. Basically, when we configure the fusion, we have the different types of data models like two-tier data model, three-tier data model. So we will see what means what are these data models and when to use what type of data model. Okay, and then even for the selection of the person number format, we have like uh, what would be the length of the person number, how it should look like. It should be a mixture of the alphabet. It should be alphanumeric, or it will be just a number. So all those things we can see. Okay, whether the users are allowed to create means enter their person number directly, or it will be automatically generate. So all these things we can see. Okay. Yeah. Any questions till now?
Yeah, actually, I want to ask one question. For example, that your course is moreover focused on the HRMS side, like the
Yes.
HRMS technical. Yeah, in the case of the financial technical, also there are the same concepts like OTPI report and the data loading, the same concept or some different concept is there for the financial side. Yes, side.
Yeah.
Or
So for the HDA, I mean for the data loading, we have the separate
Mhm.
tool for the financial. But for the
Okay.
OTBI, we have the same concept. Means in the OTBI, we have the different type of subject area. Okay, so that subject area will be used means we for the HRMS we have the different subject area. For the Fusion Financial, we have a different subject area. So the process is same, only the subject area is different. Okay. Then the BIP report also is common for the Fusion Financials and the HRMS. Okay. But the HCM extract is specifically for extracting the data from the HRMS. You cannot use the HCM extract for the other. Okay. So yeah, any other questions?
Yeah, no questions, no question. Manoj, can you please mute from your end all the time? We can hear noise from your side.
Yeah. So fine. So I think we are probably done with the this demo sessions. So we can start the classes from tomorrow or from the Monday onwards. So these things can be discussed with the Laxman or with me also. Okay.
So,
When you talk about
so this
classes,
helps.
we'll continue from tomorrow itself. Dhruv. So we can just go ahead the same schedule. So we'll fix
Okay.
the same 7 o'clock.
Okay.
The guys who are interested, they'll be attending from tomorrow. We'll try to. There are a few more guys who are interested. Probably
Okay.
they'll be joining from tomorrow. We'll fix the same time and we'll be running the classes. Tomorrow session, let's say second session.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So okay. Sure.
Yeah, fine. Thank you.
So fine. Thank you all for the time. We will close this one and we will meet up the at the same time tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. and we will continue with the remaining, courses further. Okay.
Okay, thanks, Dharam. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you. Thanks, Laxman. Thank you all.
Thank you.